back on your feet so quickly?
There's a non-smoking ward.
Boss.
If I listened to everything the doctors said, I'd probably die in here. No point waking up after 9 years for that.
Well, having you out of that bed makes things a little easier.
Bad news, huh?
Things are looking worse.
Go on.
They found out about you waking up, and the man on fire picked this time to wake up too. We'll have to move forward ahead of schedule. Miller already has the preparations underway. We'll have to wake up your neighbor too.
So he's not. He seems awake now.
No. Well, he's not actively conscious yet, at least.
He was a doctor, too.
In his mind, that past no longer exists. Your past is his past now. He's going to be your phantom, not some simple diversion. He'll act as the new big boss, and the act just isn't for Cypher. He'll be your face on the world stage, until the time comes for your resurgence.
You make it sound easy.
We've been busy over the last 9 years. His altered state of consciousness has helped us implant powerful suggestions through induced hypnagogia. He's experienced all your missions on record and shares all your knowledge and experience to make him believe that he is the one true big boss. No one around him will doubt that he's the big boss they know. So, is he the real big boss or a stand-in? What does that mean to him? Nothing. The human brain is capable of many illusions. Of pain, of the future. What happens from here depends on his skill. You can vouch for that.
He was always the best man we had. But
9 years ago in that helicopter, he threw himself between you and the blast. In that moment, the man you knew died. He died protecting you. And now, by becoming you, he protects you again. This is just a detour in his journey to hell. And don't forget, it's what he wanted. He's in his dog days now. It's not just him. We'll be putting the people in this hospital in the line of fire. They'll be your shield and necessary diversion to buy us some time.
And you?
I'll be right by his side.
Can you keep it up? It's a hell of a lie.
It won't be a lie. I won't know his secret either. I'll believe that he's the real big boss. I'll have no conscious knowledge of you. Where's the lie in that?
Self-hypnosis.
It's nothing new in my line of work. Manipulating memories, the past. But that's not all. When the time is right, I need to remember that you're the real boss. In a world, it's double think.
In this year,
2 + 2 = 5. And I want you to do the same.
Right. His bodyguard?
Correct. It won't be long before this hospital comes under attack. We'll wake him up right away, but he won't be back to full health in time. You'll need to take him through his final paces.
Yeah. I want to see his face again.
All right, John. I've never forgotten you in these 9 years, but I have to forget you now.
Adam, I'm counting on you. What's up?
About the 1972 project. Les Enfants Terribles.
You never did like the French.
All that Catherine the Great aristocratic pompousness gets to me, that's all. Palace talk. They can keep it.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children.
That madness Zero started. Or the start of his madness.
You found out something new?
The plan itself was abandoned in '76. ATGC dismantled the project, and their account with DARPA was closed. So I was worried about what happened to you. Your sons.
They're no sons of mine. And they're sure as hell not me.
Just a bunch of cells grown in a lab?
What they are is much sicker than that.
Well, Zero doesn't think so. Eva doesn't either. To them, those boys are your clones. They're you, down to the last hair.
And?
The first boys were raised free range, like we thought. Both of them. David has never left the States, but the other, Eli, has disappeared. Might as well call it abandoned. They're through with him.
Where is he?
He was in England, Zero's home ground. Apparently he traveled to Africa after that, but that's where he escaped from Zero's care.
Just like that? Why?
Who knows? Maybe he found out about his birth. If he's alive, he'd be 11 or 12 by now, old enough to think and act for himself.
So he might still be alive?
On his own, there? I wouldn't bet on it. John, if he is alive, what's the plan?
I have nothing to say to him. Treat him like a human being, just another person.
Boss, this war business you and Miller started. Since the industry spread out to the PFs, it may have a favorable influence on Cypher. To a ruler, an everlasting enemy is convenient. By directing the public's animosity outside his borders, he could unify their frame of mind. Guns for hire continue the war, then enrich the economy with their spoils. War as a business will become a permanent tool for manipulating the public mind. A new business model. You might even call it a war economy. Before long, Cypher, or rather the Patriots, will be drawn to this. Probably only a few decades before it takes hold. It's not far off at all. Still no leads on Zero. We don't even know whether he's still alive. But the protocol he put in motion's making steady progress. Every day, SIGINT's web covers a little bit more of the globe. Total information control. Big Brother Zero. And it'll happen before anyone even realizes. I don't like it. You're the big brother of the battlefield. You've earned a firm grip on the world's military power. But soon, Zero will have nations in his. He'll erase the Cold War. All war from people's minds. And with it, the world's borders. Zero's will, his influence, will be unleashed, with nothing to stem the tide. When that happens, opposition will no longer match the lines on the map. And boss, with no borders left, what difference can we make? War will have lost any true meaning to the world. Just one more gear keeping the wheels of economy turning. Another product bearing down the capitalist conveyor belt. The future your friend Miller wanted. That's all there is in store. Perhaps it's already too late. But human will should only be handed down and nurtured by human hands. It can't be entrusted to the system. Especially not that soulless phantom that Zero's left in his wake. No matter what happens, we'll have to fight someday to reclaim our truth. Until next time, Big Boss.
Alright, hello everyone, sorry about that. That was... how long was I? About...
What's up?
About the 1972 project.
3, 4,
Les Enfants
5.
Terribles. Boss? Boss, this war business you and Miller
6,
started.
7 minutes.
Since the industry spread out
No,
to the
shit,
PFs,
I
it
didn't
may
mean
have
to...
a favorable influence on Cypher.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, sorry about that. I was getting, I had to do some stuff and I got myself a cup of coffee, so... okay, so I just kind of felt like playing this because it's been a while, and, you know, Death Stranding is coming out soon, next week, next Friday. I've been waiting for that game for so long, and, I'm tired of Assassin's Creed, especially the new ones, which I fucking don't really, I really despise. And Watch Dogs, I just played it because I had it, and, you know, I said, fuck it, and, didn't really have fun with that either. So, yeah, I just kind of figured, you know what, I'm gonna play some fucking Metal Gear. So, first we're gonna try to get a Quiet back, and, Cloaked in Silence. And, what do I want to wear? Do I even want to be me? Do I want to be me, or him me? Or her me, or Razor me? But, yeah, I tried to just go with the default face and change it slightly to kind of resemble the original Big Boss / Solid Snake look. But without any accessories or anything, that doesn't really work out too well. So yeah, we're gonna wear that. Actually, you know what? No, shit. I want to see what my character looks like with that real quick. want that, or do I want a shirt? Or do I want a scarf with the shirt? I think we'll just go with that. Actually, no, we're gonna go with this. That's like the default one. I just want to check out, I guess, kinda. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go with that. And we'll start the mission. Probably should have chose daytime, just in case. So yeah, I cannot wait for fucking Death Stranding. They just released a launch trailer 2 days ago. I'm hoping not too much, but a person that had played it early before the review embargo was lifted was just like, it shows a lot. It's like, well, thanks for that. Oh yeah, and then I watched some reviews, and they're like, we're not going to show anything spoiler related, or we're not going to show any cutscenes, we're not going to show anything to do with the main story. If we show any gameplay, it'll be like really small stuff, or it'll just be trailer footage. And then they go on to show a bunch of shit from like cutscenes and shit, and a bunch of spoilery shit, and it all has subtitles so you can tell what's going on. So I have to like I have to flip my phone over and just listen to the review and hope they don't fucking spoil it, despite the fact that they just told me they're not going to spoil it. So if you're gonna watch a review, I would highly recommend the Inside Gaming review, which I actually watched 15 minutes after it came out. That came out like 3 in the morning. Like, I mean, damn, like, I know that the review embargo came out today, or was lifted today, but that was fucking quick, you know? But yeah, it's Lawrence who is reviewing it. What's some other guy I'm not familiar with? Probably was one of the guys from the channel that used to be before it became the new Inside Gaming channel. Since the original Inside Gaming channel it's pretty much got shut down because of Machinima, because Machinima went to shit, and they left Machinima. The Inside Gaming crew left Machinima, and they went to Rooster Teeth to form Funhouse. And a few months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago or so, maybe longer, a little, maybe less, I don't know. It was at least before Far Cry New Dawn, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know, it's a shit game. But yeah, they and this other channel, I think it's called The Know or something. They basically just changed the channel name to Inside Gaming, scrapped what the channel used to be, and it's a mix of that channel and Funhouse, which, you know, is the original Inside Gaming crew. And I think the newer Inside Gaming crew, despite the fact that I fucking hated their shit, and that was the reason why I stopped watching Inside Gaming once the Funhouse crew left. I don't know if they're actually there, but honestly I don't care, because the original crew is there most of the time, and if I want to watch any of the stuff that I watch them for outside of gaming news, I can just go to Funhouse, you know. Both channels I highly recommend, but I don't know if they'll have a review on the Funhouse channel, because they're not technically the same thing despite sharing people. I love how I'm just rambling on this fucking loading screen. I think I just saw that I got a viewer or something, so I hope I'm not pissing anyone off. But yeah, I would highly recommend the review because it doesn't spoil anything. Okay, let's get into it. I think you had to play this like 5 to 7 times to get her back. Wait, did I? Oh no, I didn't want.
Boss, you okay?
No.
Could it be that sniper?
No. Okay.
Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point?
Okay, how do I get the fuck out? This is not the version I wanted, because this one's fucking impossible. I wanted the regular version. And I think the regular version is the one you gotta play anyway. Fuck's sake. This is already off to a great start, guys. Okay. Oh my god. I don't give a fuck. Stop blocking me out. This is the second time I've entered this menu since I started the game up today, where it's forcing me to go into this, and it locks everything off. I can't switch pages, and it's making me check this stuff. Like, why? I don't fucking use this. I've only done anything to do with the online like 4 times total between this and Xbox when the game first fucking came out. What do you want, man? Let me play your fucking game. Oh wait, it's not your fucking game. It's Kojima's game before you fucking fired his ass because you guys wanted to do some fucking mobile games, you stupid cucks. Jesus fucking Christ. What do you want me to fucking do? Let me play the fucking game. Do you want me to click on this? I don't fucking... that shit. Okay, fucking cool. I don't fucking care. Fuck off, you cucks. Let me play the fucking game. I didn't just fucking come back to this months after I beat it just to fucking look at that shit. I came back to fucking play it. Because it's the only fucking Kojima game I have access to until that fucking game comes out next week. Fuck off. Fuck Konami. Fuck you. Leave me alone. Okay, just making sure, because I'm not fucking restarting this without beating her first. Yeah, and that's actually another thing, because apparently they kind of revealed more on why the split happened, and it was because they had a mobile game that came out, and they're like, oh, this is really cheap to make, and, you know, it's making a shit ton of money for no reason, and we're gonna focus on that. So Kojima, fuck you. You and all your high-ranking people and your staff are getting completely deranked. You're gonna be locked in a room doing other shit.
Boss, you okay?
And fuck you.
Could it be that sniper? Quiet.
I'm gonna have to
Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point?
Okay, so we're gonna do the method that everybody uses, because I'm not wasting my time with you know, sniping her. The only thing that's gonna make this take a long time, for the most part, because I think you need to do it at least 3 times. The only thing that's gonna really make this take a long time is if we get a sandstorm, which is gonna fucking piss me off, because that happens a lot. Oh, you fucking fuck. Or if she moves for no reason, which she's doing. Which never
The enemy
happens.
sniper just disappeared. Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you don't stand a chance. Stay sharp.
Okay, where's she at? What am I missing? I love how she's moving now, when she never usually does. She really doesn't usually move whenever it comes to this. Like the normal version. Oh shit. Why did you do that? I didn't want to jump. I'm trying to bait her.
Boss, you need to go around outside the enemy's line of sight.
No, I don't.
Get into position undetected.
'Cause I'm pretty
and
good.
attack from behind or the side.
Haha. Where is she going? pretty good, but your sniper rifle is no match for my supply drop. Oh, you can't get me? You can't get me? Oh no! You can't get me, but I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna kill you technically. I'm gonna beat you 7 times, or however many times it takes. And then, yeah, see? And then, I'm gonna get you back.
Of hers. No doubt about it. She has to be one of the skulls. Now move in and finish your boss. She's working for Cypher.
Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss.
I'm gonna force her to work for me.
Think carefully.
After she left.
It's your decision.
After her sacrifice. It's Metal Gear Solid. The Phantom Incel. I don't fucking know. Okay. Oh yeah, that makes you walk. Oh, look at them titties.
The female sniper.
I love how she just gets repositioned.
Cypher's assassin.
I love when games do this. Like Resident Evil 7 does that, where no matter where you get punched by Jack, you always fall by Mia's
She's one of the skulls.
her
Hurry up
body
and
always
kill her.
just gets teleported to your position.
Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here.
This is the only reason.
Boss.
Other reason why it
Boss.
takes a long time is you have to sit through this. You can't skip. The only way to get through this fast is to just shoot her, which I think will make it to where you can't, you know, get her back. Unless you do it another sometimes. I think I heard that she's actually working on Death Stranding as well, along with the other lady who usually does the music, like the vocals and stuff. Her and she did some vocal stuff for some music in this game, and then the humming and all that, and Quiet's theme and all that.
Boss, you're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We
So
don't
yeah,
even know the extent of her abilities.
Apparently,
She's not setting foot
pretty
on
much
this base.
anyone
Good
who
word, boss. Can't believe
steps
you took
foot
her down alive. Now bring her
in
back here. Let's find out what she
Kojima's
really is.
studio
This is too dangerous.
seems
Kill her.
to
Don't bring her to our home.
get put in his game.
This is the boss's
So
decision.
Conan O'Brien's in the
I'll
game.
send the extraction chopper.
Boss,
I don't remember
know
what the
I've
guy's
always got
name
your
is, but he's the guy who announced that
I'll just have her killed.
Konami's lawyers said that Kojima couldn't accept his award.
This is B-Quad.
He paid a visit to their studio, and he's going to be in the game as well. There's apparently some other celebrity, like, cameos. So, a reviewer is to,
Boss, no.
a reviewer who basically said some stuff when he wasn't supposed to, saying that he likes the game and all that. He put a tweet out. He didn't say anything other than he liked it, but he's not allowed to say that he liked it. None of the reviewers are before the review embargo. But yeah, he said that the game was pretty breathtaking, and not a whole lot of people know. But it turns out that Keanu Reeves actually paid a visit to his studio, which means there may or may not be a Keanu Reeves fucking cameo in the game, just like Conan O'Brien. Hey, S rank for doing nothing. I am so talented. You know, guys, I should be like an esports like pro gamer, because I'm doing so well. You know, Shroud, he can shoot people all he wants. I'll drop a motherfucking box on that fucking head, and I'll win the game, cause I'm a pro. Nobody's got nothing on boxes. You can drop a cardboard box on someone's head. You can incapacitate them. You can hide in the box and nobody will know, and you can just sneak on by them. Or you can put some like bordering like on porn pictures and hentai and shit on the box and be like, hey guard, you like what you see? And then he's like, yeah, I like what I see. And then you open the box and you fucking throat punch the fucker and then throw him in a dumpster. And then nobody knows where he's at until the garbage man shows up and he's getting crushed in the back of the garbage truck, and it's like, oh well, that happened. Let's see. Oh, I just realized. Can I don't think I ever noticed that. He actually, there's a diamond on the diamond like emblem. I wonder if that's one of the people that they like made their ashes into diamonds or whatever they fucking said they were gonna do. Okay. We need to do this 7 times, I believe, like you said. It's all gonna depend on her moving, basically, in sandstorms that are gonna take up everything. Like, all my time. Like, making this long needs to be. Other than that part where you literally just and then have to wait for the chopper. Okay. Start faster, damn it.
Boss, you okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet.
Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point?
I don't know. I have no idea. Don't tell her I know where she's at. She'll move. Hey, quiet. I don't know where you are. Seriously, guys, don't fucking tell her. There's a box coming for her. It's gonna kill her. Boxes are deadly. Haha, bitch, you can't beat the cardboard box.
The enemy sniper just disappeared. Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you don't stand a chance. Stay sharp.
I actually don't remember where she goes. Okay, there she is. I only remember like a small handful of places she goes, for sure. Do do do, fuck you. My box is coming for you. Get fucked, bitch. Do do do. She'll never expect it. I did it once, but I can never do it a second time.
Did you get her? With those abilities of hers?
Yeah, I got her, because I'm pretty good.
She has to be one of the skulls. Now move in and finish your boss. She's working for Cypher.
Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss. There's no need to kill her. Think carefully. This is your decision.
Fuck you.
The female sniper.
Where does he even get a fucking, like,
Cypher's
normal
assassin.
gun? My gun has trank darts. Like, if he's able to have a secondary
Finish her.
gun, why can't I actually use it?
She's one of the skulls.
You know?
Hurry up and kill her.
No.
If it's canon that he
Killing
has
her
a
would be a
normal
waste.
gun along
Bring
with
her
his
back
trank gun,
here.
I feel like I should have that available to me.
Boss.
It's not like he can't have 2 sidearms, for fuck's sake. Especially if he can have 2 main weapons, you know? Okay, guess you can skip that.
Boss, you're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We don't even know the extent of her abilities. She is not setting foot on this base.
Good word, boss. Can't believe you took her down alive. Now bring her back here.
Are you questioning my skill,
really is.
Ocelot?
This is too dangerous. Kill her.
But she's
Don't bring
hot.
her to our
I
home.
don't want to kill her,
This is
Master
the
Miller.
boss's decision.
Yeah, she's
I'll
hot.
send the extraction chopper.
Boss, you know I've always got your back. But if you bring her here, I'll just have her killed.
Well, my
This is
fucking clone son
shortly at LZ.
will have you killed, and then he'll pretend to be you. He'll cosplay as you. At Comic-Con, and then he won't tell anyone. Until Solid Snake is like, hey, I need some help. He's like, bitch, just got you baited.
Boss, no. Gaining altitude.
Oh, not my alarm clock.
Departing.
Just 5 more minutes. I don't want to wake up. I want to go to sleep. Like her. Why is she gonna go to sleep? But I'm not allowed to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. Why does my alarm clock have to go off? Yeah, S rank for new shroud. Eagle, huh? I feel like I should have already had that for some reason. Buddy's D-Horse. Proficient at navigating tough terrain. He is suited for who fucking cares. I'm resuming the game. Ocean. It's ocean. I don't care. We're moving on. It's the sound of me trying to skip this. Why can't I skip this? There we go. Do I need to press a specific spot on the touchpad to be able to skip it? All manner of wild animals inhabit the areas of operations. You can take these animals into protection to receive who fucking cares. I'm resuming the game again. Okay, what, like 5 more times, I think? Yeah, I think I'm gonna look it up while I'm waiting for the cardboard box to drop on her and all that. How many times you need to do it, because I don't want to do it more than I need to. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it says...
Boss, you okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet.
Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point?
Who knows? It's one of the world's greatest mysteries. Okay, so this says... To begin the lengthy process of recruiting Quiet again, you'll need to complete her introductory mission, Cloaked in Silence, a total of 7 times. This does not include the number of times you defeated her prior to 1.06 update. I love how there's another thing that says people also ask. How do I get quiet back in 2019? And it's the exact same fucking
enemy
method.
sniper just disappeared. Zero
Like, it hasn't
visibility. If you
changed.
can't mark him, you don't stand a chance. Stay sharp.
It worked like this before Kojima even left, so of course it's not gonna change, because Konami's too fucking stupid to fucking add any fucking updates to the game that actually do anything. I don't know, but yeah. See, I thought it was 7 fucking times. Game name, this is Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Okay. I love that they have this in here. The first time you play it, you don't even know about this. You're just supposed to be in some. You're just supposed to have like a sniper rifle on you, and you're supposed to fight her. But they have this in here, and a lot of people didn't even know about it at first. You can just call in a supply drop it on her head twice, and you win the boss fight. It's a pretty fucking tough boss fight too if you actually try to go for it. But you can literally just take her out in 2 hits. Again, the only thing that makes it take a long time is sandstorms and if she moves too much. Okay, so this is 3 out of 7.
Female sniper. Quiet. Cypher's assassin. Finish her.
And in,
She's one of the skulls. Hurry up
and in case
kill
you
her.
didn't hear me, like in case you weren't here
Killing her would be
prior
a waste.
and didn't
Bring
know
her back
already,
here.
it's kind of a spoiler for the game. But basically, at some point in the story, you no longer can have her as a companion, which kind of sucks because she's not really available for a while. There's a good amount of like main story missions that go by before she's actually available.
Boss, you're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for
yeah,
Cypher.
she's no longer
We
available.
don't
She
even know the
leaves,
extent of her abilities.
and
She is not
you
setting
have to
foot
replay
on this
her
base.
mission 7 times
Good work, boss.
to
Can't believe you took
get
her
her
down
back as a
alive.
companion.
Now bring her back here. Let's find out what she really is.
This is too dangerous. Kill her. Don't bring her to our home.
This is the boss's decision. I'll send the extraction chopper.
Boss, you know I've always got your back. If you bring her here, I'll just have her killed.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. I'm stationed at LZ.
Alright.
Boss, no.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Okay, yeah, so if you want to skip cutscenes, I guess it's just the left side of the touchpad. I wish you could just touch the touchpad and not have to find a specific spot to push. Oh, D-Dog's going up for some reason with my bond level. I think there's a trophy or / achievement for getting maxing it out for all of your companions. I don't think there's not a fucking thing for the whatchamacallit, the D-Walker, is there? Because that wouldn't make any sense. It's a fucking robot. It's not even a robot. It's just a thing that you can drive around, and it counts as a companion. and I never use because it's easy to get destroyed. At least before you upgrade it, but I never invest in upgrades. No, fuck. What was that? Attempt number 3, right? I said. So we got like, what, 4 more times to go? You know, I wonder who fucking figured this shit out, because nobody fucking, like, said, hey, you need to do this to be able to get her back. I always wonder how people figure stuff out like that, like, just hidden stuff in the game, like, that's just random, like, oh, if you look at this wall for, like, 5 seconds, and then turn around and touch that window and turn around and pick up that item and then put the item back and then open the front door and then leave the room and then come back and just stare at a painting on the wall, you will unlock this secret. Like, there's stuff like that that's just fucking, like, how do you find this shit out?
You okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet.
Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point?
Okay. So much. Okay, she's going back to the other spot, it seems.
The enemy sniper just disappeared.
There she is.
Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you
I'm out
don't
in the
stand
open,
a
Jesus.
chance.
That was
Stay
close.
sharp.
I didn't even realize I was moving out that much. Right there. That was weird. What was that sound effect?
Did you get her? With those abilities of hers. No doubt about it. She has to be one of the skulls.
See, now there's a sandstorm.
Now move in and
Luckily I
finish
didn't
your
have to
boss.
worry about it.
She's working for Cypher.
Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss. There's no need to kill her. Think carefully. This is your decision.
I love how they always also position her like that on purpose, and then when the camera pans into him
Female sniper.
and then pans out and looks at her,
Cypher's assassin.
it automatically flips her. So why not have her in the right position to begin with, you know? She should be laying like this when you find her, I feel like. It doesn't make any
She's
sense.
one of the skulls. Hurry up and kill her.
No. Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here.
Boss.
Boss!
So yeah, if you for some reason don't know, the reason why I'm doing this, besides the fact you don't have her, is because she is probably the best
Boss, you're not
companion
thinking of
in
bringing
the
her
game.
back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We don't
Once
even
you
know the
have
extent of
her
her
around, you
abilities.
get like really used to
She
having
is
her
not
around,
setting
and she's
foot on this base.
really helpful.
Good word, boss. Can't believe you took her down alive.
And then she's just gone.
Now
And
bring
it's
her
just
back
like,
here.
well,
Let's
I'm
find out what
fucked,
she
you know?
really is.
This is too dangerous. Kill her. Don't bring her to our home.
This is the boss's decision.
Okay, so
I'll
I know
send
where
the extraction chopper.
Boss,
she's usually there.
you know I've always got your back. But if you bring her here, I'll just have her killed.
I still really hated this game, and Assassin's Creed Unity, at least, both decided that they would not have save files, like slots, meaning you can only play through the game one time. So yes, you can only play through the game one time, and if you want to play it again, you have to go like into your you have to go like into like the Xbox or PlayStation menus and stuff, and you have to go into all that, like the storage stuff. I don't fucking know how it works, but you have to like delete your shit on the game entirely, like to restart the game. You can't even keep your previous playthrough if you delete everything, which is really irritating for someone like me who wants to do videos and live streams and stuff, because I played this game when it came out back in 2015 on my Xbox. Not that I would have been able to get much out of this game on Xbox, because its recording and shit, and its editing app suck complete ass. Recording on here is not the greatest either, because it sometimes gives you really choppy clips, and like cuts 30 to 40 seconds out of clips sometimes, which gets really fucking annoying, especially when it cuts out key moments. But the editing stuff, the Share Factory, is fantastic for someone like me who's never really had access to editing software, like actual editing software. It's definitely a good starting point, I would think. But yeah, so I beat this game, and I was like, okay, well now I beat it. I've gone through it. I know everything I need to know about the game. I'm gonna do my playthrough. I go in and I find out, oh, you don't have another game like save slot, which is weird because I'm pretty sure I've seen people play this on PC and have one. So I don't know why if that is a thing. Like, I don't know why it's like a PC exclusive thing, which is really annoying. So I need to do this 3 more times, right? Yeah, and then, you know, after Konami fired Kojima for fucking no reason, really, and canceled his Silent Hills game, you know, PT, playable teaser, which is what Silent Hills, you know, got hyped up from PlayStation Store and everything else it was on, which really pisses me off because I didn't have a PlayStation at the time. That was 2 years before I had a PlayStation. So, and it costs thousands of dollars to buy a PlayStation that has it installed on it. Because it's no longer available. But yeah, so they did that, and then they fucking made him release this game unfinished.
Okay. Could it be that sniper? Quiet.
They put him under like really fucking degrading working conditions. But yeah, so after this, they came out with Metal Gear Survive, which a lot of people will know as a massive fucking failure, a massive flop of a game. You know what they did in that game? Once you made your character and you wanted to make another one, you had to pay $10 to get another game save like slot. $10 fucking for that. Like, fuck you. Like, really?
The enemy sniper just disappeared. Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you don't stand a chance.
Oh, shit.
Stay
I don't
sharp.
realize I'm moving out that much. Like, people are regretting buying your shitty-ass game. Why would they want to pay an extra $10 to play it again? For every time that they want to play it again, they need to pay another $10. So if you want another game slot, that's going to cost you $10. If you want two in total, that's going to cost you $20.
Did you get her? With those abilities of hers. No doubt about it. She has to be one of the Skulls. Now move in and finish your boss. She's working for Cypher.
Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss. There's no need to kill her. Think carefully. This is your decision.
Female sniper. Quiet.
I really hope I
Cypher's
didn't
assassin.
miscount. I have to play this 3 more times after this, because I just wanted the 2 and then it to be over. So I can move
Finish
on
her.
to other stuff.
She's one of the Skulls. Hurry up and kill her.
No. Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here.
Boss.
Boss.
I kind of love this because it's kind of reflecting the fight with Boss and Snake Eater. Game which I really need to play. I fucking wish I had access to it. Back when I had my PS2, I didn't have access to it either. I mean, like, I didn't have money for it, and even if I did, I wouldn't have been allowed to play it at the time. Probably not even because of the violence, just for the fact that there's a lot of cleavage in that game. Not as much as there is here, but you know.
Boss, you're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We don't even know the extent of her
Yeah, it
abilities.
sucks because now that
She
he's
is not
fired
setting foot on this base.
and they canceled
Good
his
work,
Silent
boss.
Hills game,
Can't believe you took her down alive.
we're probably never
Now bring her
going
back
to
here.
get a Silent Hills
Let's find
game
out what she
again
really is.
after
This
that,
is too dangerous. Kill her.
because they have no
Don't bring her to
interest
our home.
in
This is
continuing
the
their
boss's
AAA games.
decision. I'll send the extraction chopper.
Boss,
They just want
you know I've always
to
got
make
your
something
back.
cheap, and it makes
But
shit
if you
ton of
bring
money.
her here, I'll just have her killed.
So I'm surprised that it even is making a lot of money anymore, because I've never even
This is
fucking heard of
Pequod.
that game.
Arriving
And he just
shortly
does
at
well in
LZ.
Japan, too, as far as I know. Like, I don't even think he does well in the States or anywhere else.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Boss, no.
Gaining altitude.
You know, I leave my coffee sitting for like 5 minutes, and it's fucking ice cold now. I'm also not usually a creamer person. I usually just put sugar in my coffee. My mom was like, "Hey, I got this creamer. You really need to try it. It's so great. It's the best like creamer I've had in a long time." So I'm like, "Alright, I'll try it. Fuck it, sure." I can't even taste the creamer. I don't even like. It just tastes like fucking bitter coffee to me. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Okay. Yeah. Come on. Oh, yeah. Cool, I got a new worthless person. I just need to do this 2 more times to think, and then I can move on to the actual game and just do whatever I want. Which I'd like to do very much. It is funny because people gave Kojima a lot of shit for a lot of decisions that were made throughout the series, but they literally wouldn't even let him